Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where Uncle Instinct is rocking Shadow Skuntank with the new move Trailblaze in the Go Battle League. And you know, this team stinks, but not in a bad way, because hopefully the skunk is going to stink up the Go Battle League with its power. And that was a joke that Uncle Instinct made in his submission. You know, we are going to speed this up 150% because today when I was streaming my live battles, someone in the chat said, Rise, why are you battling in slow motion? How is that possible? I don't know, Francis. Maybe you're just used to watching YouTube videos sped up so that you're living your life in 1.5 times speed and you're not used to seeing things for the way they are. But anyway, didn't mean to be too harsh, Francis. We're all friends here. Just yanking your chain. And Araquanid is against the Litleo to start. This is kind of bad, because if Litleo gets rolling, this could be a problem for that Alolan Sandslash. Hopefully Araquanid can limit the damage this Litleo can output. And Litleo's going to fire off another Flame Charge. This is single debuffed, so this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, lives it. I think would have lived the Incinerate, but wanted to play it safe and just make sure that he got off the Bubble Beam. Next Incinerate KOs actually goes straight into Skunk and is going to shield up the Flame Charge. And now what do we see from the opponent? The opponent lets themselves get farmed down. Oh, no. Oh, no. From way downtown, Damian, Lillard, boom! The Trailblazer knocks out the Swampert, the opponent unsuspecting, and you can also hit the Azumarill for super effective as well. Grabs the shield, this time gaining some respect, and gets the top left. You guys were making fun of me in a previous video because I wasn't sure what to compare this move to, as well as one of the other ones, and like Triple Axle. I think it was Triple Axle, the one I wasn't sure. But it's basically like Flame Charge, so you guys are right. You got a lot of comments about that. My bad. Sometimes you have brain farts when you're making videos, and that was one of them. But here we go. Araquanid into Eufisk. I don't love this swap, to be honest. We see a little bit of choppiness from his video, and hopefully it settles down a bit. Mud Bomb does connect. In comes Ninetales, so the opponent probably should have just swapped their Ninetales immediately rather than using that energy. And Slash isn't going to get to another move, so that's unfortunate. Probably come in... Oh, man, but that Eufisk is still there. So, yeah, you have to come in with Skunk. I think you just take this. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, good shield. It's an overheat. That's a great shield. If you can land the Trailblaze, that'd be massive. If you can land this, suddenly you get this thing into manageable range to knock it out. Doesn't land it. Unless they're, like, not running Discharge. Maybe you have a chance. Like, okay, I just don't see a comfortable way out of this. You do get off the Bubble Beams. You're going to live the next comfortably. You do get the final shields. That's pretty big. And the opponent gives you a free Infestation. Normally, I'm not a big fan of Infestation for Araquanid, but this trainer seems to prefer it. And we're going to see him build up a bunch here. This way he has energy to threaten that Eufisk for later. I like this decision from Uncle Instinct, the uncle of all Team Instinct trainers. But no, gonna actually... Oh, lives the Ice Beam, able to save the energy. And suddenly this game has completely flipped on its head. Gonna throw the Trailblaze to knock out Azu. Here's the problem, is how much energy does this Eufisk have? Do you get to the Trailblaze here? Or does Eufisk outpace you to 2? Thinks he can get there, doesn't quite get there. But with proper timing, might be able to get 2 Bubble Beams off. And I think 2 Bubble Beams is enough. Or no, just going for 1 Bug Buzz. No, that's the better play. I don't know what I was thinking. Bug Buzz, definitely the play here. Bang! Knocks out Eufisk. A bit of a core breaker. And able to work around it. Wow. Yeah, honestly, though, I think your lead Pokemon was probably the best answer you had to the Eufisk. So I would have stayed in that personally, but it worked out in the end. Araquanid into Cress. Great lead. The whole team beats Cress. The whole team beats Cress. This is an amazing lead. Baiting the bubbling. This is kind of wild. Cress doesn't usually like to shield. In comes Reginald. And this is awkward for the team. So might Bubble Beam and go Slash. Yeah, I don't think it's worth throwing that Bubble Beam, right? And I mean, that's something I sometimes do. Like, they swap something you don't have an answer for, so you kind of just throw a move at it to, like, give yourself time to think. But, right, Reggie's lock-ons are going to be doing 1 damage no matter what, and the Focus Blast is going to one-shot Sandslash even with a debuff. So I think that's a situation you just try and hold on to that energy and swap Sandslash as soon as possible. But I've definitely done that. I've been doing that at least a couple battles a day, like where they swap and I just throw something to chip it, and I'm like, you know, I probably should have just saved that move and gone straight away. Going for the Ice Punch bait here. I don't think this quite knocks out, but maybe you can farm down before. Okay, you get the shield. Nice. Oh, was that a catch? Was that a catch? Reggie did like 2 lock-ons, but still managed to make the catch. And there is a Diggersby in back, and luring this out with the Araquanid is massive because Skuntank wants no part of Mr. Diggersby. Gonna just get off these Bubble Beams right away. So now you live the Hyper Beam. And now it's still not in Bug Buzz range, but it's in probably like Bug Buzz plus Bubble Beam range. Hyper Beam only does like 30% after the debuffs. Gonna get off this Bug Buzz on what looks to be a CMP tie. Now, a Scorching Sands isn't even going to KO from here. Double debuffed, resisted Scorching Sands. This won't KO. So, swaps in Skunk. Scorching Sands is going to hurt the Skunk. Probably after 2 debuffs, we'll do like half health, like 50%. And the combo play from Cress. A Moonblast would, of course, knock out here. So, bye-bye Skuntank, but you still have your healthy Slash. And it's going to take at least 2 Moonblasts to knock out Sandslash here. But they go for Grass Knot. They go for Grass Knot. The opponent, with a bit of a mistake, misjudging how much a Grass Knot would do. They were probably thinking they could knock out in like 2 Grass Knots, but not the play, trainer. Yeah. If you had gone Moonblast then Grass Knot, maybe. But this is going to allow Slash to overfarm. I don't think Diggersby has much energy. The timer's coming up. Ice Punch is going to knock out the Diggersby, and the timer is going to be up once that happens. Just about. And what a crazy game. 2 Pokemon in the end gets the win. If any of you don't know what happens in that scenario, the trainer with more Pokemon still alive. I know that's probably not the right term. But still, more Pokemon still available in battle wins the game. If it's the same amount of Pokemon, it comes down to % of health. And now we see a Breloom. Kind of wild. They swap into a Whack. And kind of just going to stay in. Yeah, I don't mind staying in here. Like, you can chip with Bubble Beams. Shadow Bone, not doing too much. You could entertain swapping Skunk, but like, the only awkward thing here is you gotta keep alignment because you can't afford to have Breloom, assuming it's counter on the Sandslash. Then you just get shredded. So you need to secure this matchup, which could get a little bit awkward, especially because they're running Shadow Bone, Shadow Ball. What the heck? But AWAC should live this, right? And you can't really farm down, but the opponent gives up Switch. They give up Switch, and now the game's just over. It's over. Because now you have alignment. You have the Skunk for the Breloom, and dude, it's going to take Skuntank like 10 Poison Jabs to knock out Breloom. Breloom will get a big counter down, though, but it's going to have to shield. It's going to have to shield the Ice Punch because Breloom is super frail, super glassy. Very high attack Pokemon. Gets the quick counter down. In comes the Skunk. Just respect the Dynamic Punch. Probably a Seed Bomb. But you respect it just to be safe. You get the farm down. Are we going to Trailblaze just for, like, BM? No. Respectful farm down. Respectful poison jab down. And Uncle Instinct with all the drip in the world in his Rayquaza outfit gets another win. I think this is the last battle of the video. Feel free to hit that like button if you enjoyed the content. If you enjoyed this Shadow Skuntank with Trailblaze. I love how we started off with a Trailblaze on a Swampert. That was a great tone setter. So it takes, what, 9 mud shots to Hyper Beam? So you can actually go for 5. Yeah, you can go for 5 infestations for proper timing there before throwing. Oh, opponent either doesn't know their typings or is running like double ground moves. Yeah, they're going straight Scorching Sands. This is kind of weird. Oh, man. Araquanid versus a Diggersby that's only throwing resisted damage. Gets the defense fell. Gotta go for another Bubble Beam. This is crazy. What am I watching? I kind of hope this game goes to timer again. Just for entertainment purposes. So many charge moves are being thrown. Okay, Fire Punch. I mean, maybe Scorching Sands is like more efficient than Fire Punch. I'm not sure. Even though it's single resisted. Okay, now they swap Wigglytuff. If they have a better answer for Araquanid in the back, I'm going to be upset. Like, they should have just swapped Wiggly. But, uh-oh. Here comes the Skuntank, and that's a top left. So, no timer. No timeout for us. But we saw some very entertaining battles. And a nice set there from Mr. Uncle Instinct. Thank you, dude, for the submission. If you guys enjoyed the video, once again, feel free to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.